friends, and welcome to Long Island, the last really nice weekend of September 2014. I'm Tango Joe. Welcome to the show. Since it's a Sunday, we're going to do a Sunday shout out today to Manuel Rios at El Rabbit's Barbecue. He inspired us to try this one dish that he made called Guiso de Puerco, and I hope I'm saying that correct. We're going to make that again today. We tried it 2 weeks ago and it was really, really good. So Manuel did his in 2 parts. He did the New Mexican red chili sauce in one video and did the Guiso de Puerco in a second video. I'm going to try to combine both of those, making the sauce and cooking the meat in the same video. Now to make this, first we're going to need some New Mexican red chili sauce. Now watch Manuel's video and the link to that one's below. And it's very, very simple recipe. First we have some Guajillo chilies. These big red dried chilies. What we did, we split them, we took the seeds out. Now we're going to roast them over an open flame, get them nice and toasty, then steep them in simmering water for about 20 minutes. We can make chili tea, right? So let's start making this New Mexican red chili sauce and get on with the rest of the meal. Thank you for joining us. A shout out to Manuel Rios at El Rabbit's Barbecue. So these are Guajillo chilies and they're over an open flame right now, and I tell you what, they're smelling awesome. Here, smell that. Yeah, we'll toast them a little bit, then throw them in some water, which we have over here. Check this out. Got a little bit of water. So we'll steep these, make some chili tea, so we can make our red New Mexican chili sauce. Hey, thanks Manuel. It smells awesome out here. Thanks for the inspiration on a shout out Sunday. Okay, here you go. Simmering pot of water. We'll take our toasted pods, the Guajillo pods, and put them in the water. We're going to let those things steep for about 20 minutes. The aroma of the simmering Guajillo chilies is amazing. So take that, neighbors. Shout out to El Rabbit's Barbecue. Manuel, we're going to make some of your stuff. So as we run out of time for the simmering chilies, what we're going to do is we're going to put the chilies in a blender with 6 big fat cloves of garlic. You can never have too much garlic, man. So we're going to do that. Add a little bit of salt. Not much. The recipe called for Mexican oregano, don't have any. So I'm using the Mediterranean, Mediterranean style. Gonna make this red sauce. Oh yeah, look at that. There's the garlic in the bottom of our blender. We're gonna chop that up, then add the chilies. So there you go, the garlic has been chopped. We're gonna add a little bit of salt and some of that Mediterranean oregano. There you go, hold on. Not too much, you know. Oh yeah, you should smell this right now. These things are amazing. Check them out. So let's get these things all chopped up. Look at that. A nice deep red. It's got some char marks in there. A paste. Wow. An amazingly aromatic paste. This smells amazing. Let's add some of the broth and make our sauce. Well, you know what? I ran a little bit shy of the vegetable stock to make this sauce with, so lucky in the fridge I had 1 cup of crawfish stock that I made from that last crawfish party we had. We'll just add this to it. I was going to make some rice with this. Let's put it in here. Just because it was in the fridge, let's use it. Heck yes, this looks awesome. It smells awesome. I wonder if we can make a Bloody Mary out of this stuff. So the other cool thing about being inspired by Manuel at El Rabbit's Barbecue is we'll be cooking up the pork on the Discada that Manuel made for me. I wanted a big old huge frickin' Discada, and he whipped one up, and we're going to be cooking on that today. So we have pork. I bought some pork. I got the bone-in country style ribs and just cut the bones out and made big fat pork chunks out of it. So that's what we're going to be cooking up today. Oh look, the sun's going down. A couple of cloves of garlic. Okay, there's the garlic. The garlic has been quickly browned off. We're gonna put the pork in there right now and get that thing sizzling. We're basically just gonna deep fry it in this oil. And look there, there's that garlic that we sauteed up a little while ago. Let's add that to the pork and get it cooking. Yeah, there you go. So as the pork is cooking up in the Discada, you think, well, maybe I should take it off. But it's developing this really great crust on each individual piece. We're about ready to put in the red sauce, our Guajillo Chile red sauce that we made earlier. Thanks for the inspiration, Manuel. El Rabbit's Barbecue, go check him out. The guy knows how to cook. Okay, you see how nice and brown these are getting. Check out, oh yeah, check that out. So we're gonna drain off the oil and get ready for the next step. And now we just add the meat back in there before you add the sauce. There you go. So what we did here is we added about 2.5 cups of the steep water from when we did the chili peppers. Just to thin this down. We're gonna keep on cooking it, but the aroma is freaking amazing. There's the Harley Davidson's cruise through the neighborhood. So, as the sun goes down on an autumn weekend here in Long Island, we're cooking Guiso de Puerco. I hope I said that right. Manuel at El Rabbit's Barbecue will correct me if I said that wrong. And, oh, check this out. In the Discada, made by Manuel Rios. Check that stuff out. That's freaking awesome. So we have some rice over there on the propane stove. The Discada is full of Guiso de Puerco. Our own recipe here. A Yankee phone directions from a dude down in Texas. So, let's see how this tastes. The neighbors are like, what's going on over there? Holy smokes. Check this out. Look at that, it's almost done. Tango Joe here on Long Island, New York, the last weekend of September 2014. A big shout out Sunday. This is called the Sunday shout out to Manuel Rios at El Rabbit's Barbecue. It's happening. So, later. Now look at that. A nice steaming bowl of that Guiso de Puerco. Man, it smells amazing. And look at that. Let's grab a fork. Ah, heck, let's grab a spoon. This stuff is falling apart, but look at that. Now it's just about time to eat. Well, here we are. We're back inside and we're all cleaned up after a fun afternoon of cooking on Manuel's Discada. That's right, that Discada I was using today was built for me by Manuel Rios at El Rabbit's Barbecue. Big 24-inch heavy steel. The thing works amazing. We've been cooking on it, and we'll be doing more cooks throughout the winter. Winter's coming. So right now we have our bowl of that Guiso de Puerco. Again, if I'm saying that wrong, tell me how to say it. And this stuff smells amazing. And it was fun to cook. We were just outside in the back, and we were just doing yard work, and we had the sauce going, we had the meat going. It's just a good way to cook. And the cool thing about that Discada is it fits I have a propane burner. I use that. It also fits on my 22.5-inch Weber kettle, and the lid from the kettle fits over the Discada just about perfectly, so I have a lid built in already with a vent. So it works out awesome. Pork, chilies, broth, and the stuff just, I push it in there and the meat just falls apart. I mean, look at that, man. So it's a bit hot, but wow, that's amazingly good. Holy smokes. Manuel, thanks for the recipe. I'll have a link to his sauce recipe below, a link to him cooking this on his Discada below, and whew, and that's got a good kick to it from those Guajillo chilies. Wow, that's good. So, I want to thank you for joining us here in the Tango Joe Show. Autumn is in full swing. We're a couple days into autumn. More and more cooking outside. Thanks, Manuel, for the recipe. Thanks, Manuel, for cooking, making me that great Discada. If you like what you see, subscribe. I'll be doing more videos in the future. Now you all go out, get outside, get cooking, and we'll see you next time. I'm going back to eat. Guiso de Puerco. Good stuff. Tango Joe, the Tango Joe Show.